I only have one small favor to ask in return. Capture as many of them as you can for me. I simply pay attention and use my imagination. I think the deviations respect that. To quote a favorite poem of mine, I know that I exist because you imagine me.
You're an idiot. Harry.
Looks like you'll be able to handle yourself just fine. I'll leave the deviation in there to you. As for me, I'm headed to the Broken Delta. I found traces of another major deviation there. One with even worse effects. You should head over and check it out. Try asking around at a settlement called Myers Market. Maybe I'll see you there.
He's there in a minute.
Hey, you're back. Any luck? Yeah, I see what you're trying to say. I figured things went wrong when my team didn't come back, but I still had my hopes, you know? Don't worry about me. I've been through the ringer plenty of times before. I still owe you my thanks for finding out what happened. And for bringing back my stuff. Here's the reward I promised. I'm a woman of my word. Well, now that that's settled, I think I'll move my trade over to the Broken Delta. If you need anything, come find me in Myers Market there.
You traversed the Dayton wetlands, and now you're ready to step into the more dangerous Broken Delta region. Open the map, check the layout of the Broken Delta, and plan your next base of adventure. We already did. You guys didn't tell me all of this before I left. It wasn't until I got over there. Boom.
All right, pal. Hold it right there and identify yourself.
You ever hear of the mayflies? I'm here to solve problems, not cause them.
Oh, yeah. You've got one of those weird backpacks. Cradle, right? We had another one of you guys come by here not too long ago. He didn't exactly impress anyone. So, you here to clean up his mess? We've got a pretty urgent Stardust problem. But how do I know you'll actually help?
I can't make any promises if I don't know what's going on. It's like going to the doctor. You've got to diagnose the illness before you can solve it.
Well, at least you're a better talker than that last mayfly. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna check with the mayor.
I'm right here. Let the mayfly in.
Understood, ma'am.
Yeah.
Maxie Rodriguez. I'm the mayor here.
I'm a mayfly. You've probably never heard of me, but I heard about your town when I was traveling north. You've got something strange going on here?
Strange is putting it lightly. It's been about half a year now. Pregnant animals here, even pregnant people, all get infected by Stardust and turn into these trees. Not normal trees either. We tried everything to save them, none of it worked. You can go ahead and see for yourself. It's some strange shit, all right.
Cradle override system is unlocked and is accessed from the right entrance after opening the Cradle screen. Cradle has override features that can dramatically improve combat abilities and need to be matched to nodes to take effect. Override features and nodes need to be gradually unlocked through exploration and combat. Each session has a different Cradle, which can be centered around the override features, choosing your equip and combat style. Yeah, these. So we... Alright. Well, that's cool. At least now it tells you what you need to do to unlock each spot. And I've almost unlocked them all because of all those bees that we have. Hmm. Go for this one right now. It's the only viable one. I can expand on some gear. We've got 4 more ciphers. The off-road vehicle. And the retro coupe. I'm going to unlock stone supports. There's another 4 ciphers. Total of 5 now. Forging techniques. Unlock steel ingots. Or... excuse me. Stone roofs. Stone doors and windows. Level 20, we unlock the next one of these.
Now, let's get down to business. We've got nowhere else to go. And so far, no one else who can solve this problem. 2 months ago, a mayfly going by the name of Talon arrived. We hired him to fix the problem. Instead, he ran away with his deposit. I'm not inclined to trust any more mayflies, but I also don't have any other options. You'd better not let us down like he did.
You have my word I'll fix this. Is there anything else you think I should know about this case?
Does that big monolith that Rosetta built count? That thing's been here about as long as me. It's been abandoned for 20 years, until all of a sudden 6 months ago, it lit up with a giant beam of light.
6 months ago?
Yep, right around the time we started getting this tree trouble. I figured there's gotta be a connection between the two. It's too dangerous around the monolith. No one can get close to there.
I'll check it out then. Anywhere else I should go?
Yeah, an area called High Banks, north of here. It's by the bridge and the south bank of the river.
What is it?
Sometimes junk or animal carcasses wash up there, so it attracts beasts and desperate people looking for food. You might find something useful there.
Why do I feel like you have someone in mind?
There was a woman. The town voted to kick her out. Collectively. She was also infected. Later, deep in High Banks, I saw it. Her. She didn't look like Agnes. She became something else, something I can't describe. I think she might have been the very first to be infected.
First infected person? That sounds useful. When you say she was infected, then was she also...
Pregnant? Yeah. I never said life out here was easy. Any other questions?
Hey, what was up with that mayfly who came here before me? Why didn't he solve the problem?
Who the hell knows? Hadn't seen a mayfly for years. Didn't even know there were any left in Nowcott. And he showed up 2 months ago wearing his cradle looking all gloomy. Pressed. We didn't have many other options, so I asked him if he could solve our problem. He didn't say much, took some food and batteries as a deposit, then did some research. I saw him coming in and out for a few days. In the end, he crept out without saying a word. All he left behind were some ripped up notes and empty cans.
Wait a minute, what kind of notes? Were they research into deviations?
They're full of broken symbols and jargon, just impossible to understand. I tossed them into the corner of the market's office if you want to see them yourself.
He really left without a trace.
Some residents saw him sneak out through the north gate before dawn. If he didn't go to that swamp you came from, then he must have gone to a settlement called Greywater, northwest of here. Anyway, we never saw him again. Communications with Greywater have been cutting out recently. So I don't know if that son of a bitch ever passed through or not.
Spontaneously triggered result, but obviously inductive with traces of googity boop intervention. It can be confirmed. A pregnant woman's sneaky boat, bewitched, a trial strong collective emotions, prejudice, jealousy, helplessness. Noticed by Gaggity after being exiled, her change a desperate prayer. Bibbidi Bip responded, almost like a religious blessing. Tranquility and eternal life, at what price? No price, but it's still unbearable. Talon, Mayfly. Victor Hammett told me when the operation was going to start, but never asked if I actually agreed to it. We're rangers in the wilderness. Our duty should be to eliminate deviants and stardust infestation, to protect survivors huddled in their settlements. Why would the Mayflies want to invade Rosetta's domain?
Hey!
So you and your husband decided to get out before it was too late, huh?
Well, thanks to you, the
Interesting.
better than dead's.
Not a lot of buyers, huh?
Never enough I have another job for.
Information.
Sure, I can do.
Tell me about the job.
I've got a client. There's a place near. You bring me back.
And a sweetener.
You're starting to. Hey!
Claire. So you got here safely from Deadsville. Did you just arrive?
Well, thanks to you, the road north was safe. And I could extend my trade route further west.
How's business?
Better than Deadsville. But,
It's the same
I've
convo.
been doing all...
oh, that's...
What's that?
No! Ooh.
Are you sure you're...
Even if you... There's an old house...
I didn't expect...
Hey, quit...
I have...
Alright. We've got quests all over the place to pick up. And a couple here. How do we want to do this? We can go this way, clear this out, get that, and come up here and go around. Sounds like a plan. So here first. Why do you want me to drive all the way around? I could just go this way. Let me check something real quick. Make that GD. Oh yeah, I remember this place. Boo boo whack. What up? Alright, this town's flooded. Okay, they made alligators easier. Crocodiles, I should say. Because before, it would take several bolts, like 10, 12. Vintage toy car. Let's go check this out first. That's somebody's house. I don't know if I want to be near a power station in water. Stick to the outer area. So that's not a firehouse. Oh. I don't see anything I can interact with. And yeah. We'll get plenty of hides here. Bluebird. Blah, blah, blah. A bluebird.